thought I'd take you along today with us when we go out on the lake. We work for about half the day, and we're just gonna go out and get some sun today. It's a beautiful day. It's my little private boat ramp down here. Not my own private, but it's at the end of this road. A couple little vacation houses down here. And this is the river, goes back there. And this goes into the main lake. This lake is huge. Something like 550 miles of shoreline. I know I've tried to get to one end of the lake before, and I used 3/4 of a tank of gas. So this is my boat. I never really showed it to you. I got this I guess late spring. I didn't pay very much money for it. It's a 1996 Stratos. Has a great 2-stroke engine, 4-stroke engine, 2-stroke engine. So anyway, goes real fast, and I'm gonna replace the carpet in here and do one of those barbecue inserts that you see like on other sailboat type of things, you know, that go in here that runs off of propane, and I can take the seats in and out, so that's pretty cool. I've had this thing about 60, so it moves real fast. I was real lucky. The guy that owned it before me maintained it really well. He had these seats redone. I'm saying he had the seats redone, and I'm finding a seat problem there. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's always run really well. So I am about to put this thing in myself. So what a nice boat ramp. There's nobody there today, just me. The thing that I like about this area is that usually the tourists don't come past here. It's all real deep. It may not look like it, but the channel out there is 50 feet deep at least. So there's some boats that come and go, and there's like some people that are over there anchored up. But going back in here, it goes to the river, and it's been lower. You know, we've kind of been in a drought for the last month or so, so the water's gone down about 5 or 6 feet. I can see a sandbar starting on my property, but I still prefer to kind of go back that way. I don't mind cruising fast sometimes, especially if I need to get a fishing spot or something, but like on a day like today, I'm just gonna go out, putt and swim, and the water temperature is so nice. My gosh, the water temperature is good, and the dog loves it. basically at our land. There's our plates right up there. see from down here, I guess, what it looks like. I'm always looking up this way. I'm up there. But it was a beautiful cove that's across from us. And that's the land right there. And it goes down to a cove over here. But a railroad used to come right through here, the North Arkansas Missouri rail line. And there's a place right here, they call it Hobo Glove. It's a place that kind of sticks out, and they built, I guess, the hobos that used to ride the rails had a cave back there, and they'd sleep, and when they heard the train coming, they'd jump off this area over here. There are a bunch of trees. I forgot this comes out a little bit further than I thought. Way away from the... That's the thing, I guess, about being in a river. I think it's kind of the best of both worlds, because I get the river and I get all the wildlife and stuff that doesn't really exist out there on the main body of the lake, and I have peace and quiet. I don't hear a lot of boats going by. You know, it's busy. The further you get out, it's a Sunday, so when I drove into town to get some fuel and everything, I mean, I could see hundreds of boats out there. Look how peaceful it is out here. Elsa is really hoping that I let her off. She really wants to get off, and she's hot. I'm trying to get her to develop her jumping off the boat when I tell her to, so we're working on it. We'll see how she does. Hop. Hop. No. Hop. Good girl. So the railroad used to run right along here. That was the tracks. And you can see back in here it's wet, and I hear water over here. It's dry as a bone out here, so these are springs that are dumping into here. It's so beautiful down here. This tree has blooms on it, has buds on it, but it's crashed in the water. Things move so fast around here. I'll come and check on something a week later and something like that, you know, another tree's falling in. But look at it from down here. The water's more green than it usually is. It's usually blue. Down here is where a lot of the really, really big trees are. They hang over. And along over there is our cove. Believe it or not, this is one of her forms of exercise. We're on the boat a lot, so she likes to be off, so I let her jump off, and if she wants to follow along on the shoreline, that's fine with me. Sometimes we do deer hunting this way. I'll see some deer way up ahead, and I'll let her off, and I'll let her sneak up on them. Watching it from a boat and seeing everything go down is so cool. This is one of my swimming rocks. Drops straight off over here. So, I mean, this at one time was way up there. Imagine the splash it made. How the vines overgrow that whole face. This is where the ridge comes down to a point, and it goes off and makes a cove. The entrance is pretty tight when the water's down low, because there's a sandbar island that exposes itself. Where it comes down to a point, and the railroad crossed the cove here. water's up, this is all underwater, but since the water's down during the summer times, this is what we see. See how it crossed right there. What are you doing, swamp monster? You're swimming across? So my cove goes way back in there, and I don't know if anybody follows me on Instagram. I have a bunch of pictures and everything of you know, I had my boat parked above where that log is sitting. Even, you know, it's way back in there. Ah. Best fishing dog ever. Into the water like I can, but the point of the little sandbar island comes all the way out. Just like that, I'm out in the channel, and I can go for another 5 or 6 miles back here, even at this depth, because I know the river. When the water's up, I can go way, way, way far back, and some of these canyons really open up, so you can drive your boat, and above you is a canyon, literally, you know, like a big rock, and trees growing out of the rocks that aren't even growing over ground. I mean, it's breathtaking back in there. When the water comes up, I'll take you guys back out that way. I don't know about you, I'm going in. You're in, dude. Wanna come up? Do any of you have dogs that get in and do this? That's the way she rolls. Oop, dirty. This is one of those coves that I was talking about. It goes way back in here. When the water was up about 5 or, well, maybe it was 6 or 7 feet. I could go far, far back in here. But there are a lot of neat caves and things back here. What's going on, beauty? It's too early to hunt. I don't know if you can see it, but right over there is a cell phone tower, and that's the one that you can see really clearly from my house, and that's why I have full bars when I'm in the middle of nowhere. So that is a really cool thing. I love in the summertime when the water goes down and there are a bunch of sandbars revealed, and it's just it's a neat thing, because usually the water's up much higher, and you have to really find a special place to find any sand, but in the summertime there's plenty of sand, so we just love to pull up and play around and barbecue some hot dogs and just relax around here. Just me on the lake today. She's been swimming, so she's about to go in nap mode. Eyes are closed. As long as I keep the boat still of rise a little bit, I can go back here and just turn off my boat and listen to some music and float for a few hours, and I'll basically be at my house. So it pushes back here. The further I go, there's much more of a current, and you know, but there's so much more wildlife. Like if I come back here in the late evening, these cranes will be flying over the boat. Like, I don't know, I'd come back here and see 30 or 40 of them or something, depending if they're nesting or not. And you know, the geese are back here, and let me tell you, in the fall, oh, this lights up with yellows and reds and the most beautiful colors. And the bald eagles are out. They're all soaring above because they love to nest over here. It's just, you know, my idea of heaven. Hear the fish breaking over here. It's crazy. So much stuff going on. So this is how I spend, you know, a couple afternoons or a couple days just back here floating and watching all the wildlife. I love to be out here starting about 3 or 4, and you know, until the sun goes down. It is amazing. So many things out. And when there's a moon, this is really easy to navigate. So I love to come out on the boat when the moon's out. There's a road that comes down for just a section here, and I hear somebody talking out there. I remember living here and not having a boat, and I didn't like it because, I mean, here's this amazing, you know, body of water that I can't even explore. So I thought, what would be the best boat? I didn't want to get you know, like a ski boat or, you know, a pontoon boat or anything. I like to fish, but I also like to go fast, and I like to have deck space. One thing you don't know about me is I teach scuba diving. So this is a diving lake. The water's nasty this year, just green and weird, but I know some people that are divers here, and there's an underground town that was flooded in '69, and there's, I mean, all sorts of things. The deepest point here is, I think, 460 feet or something. This is a really deep lake. So I wanted to have a boat where I could have a couple dive tanks, and you know, if I wanted to take some people out, you know, I could get one of those roll-up things, you know, that you can float on. And those stainless steel barbecue grills, they're not very big, but you know, it's enough to cook hamburgers and hot dogs or whatever else you want that you prepared before, and have a bite to eat out on the boat. How cool. You know, this boat feels really wide, and it actually feels like there's plenty of deck space. I never have a lot of people out. This is my sound bar. I just bought it, and I've been wanting the sound bar for so long. This Sony thing, it has all this bass, and it's waterproof, and the charge lasts for 24 hours, and I've been saving up, and I decided to go ahead and buy it. And it is so cool because I can listen to it you know, at the house when I'm working, and out on the boat, or I can take it on the four-wheeler if I want. I don't want to get it muddy, but they say that all you have to do is wash it off and it's good to go. I was just putting down the river and I saw a bunch of deer. We'll see if they're there when we go back. But does dumb bunny see it yet? Sometimes I question her eyesight. See, this deer over here senses that there's a dog around. And the dog over here is like, hey, here's your fish. What's going on? Okay, let's see. Oh. Yeah. She's gone. Hop! Hop! Go get a deer. Come on. Hop! 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 Go catch a deer. I need some food. kidding. A regular hunting license. Something she wants to do. I don't know if this is going to come out on video, but it sure is cute in person. She hops up and up and up over the brambles and whatnot. Look at this. People say, I want to live in the city. Why? That's crazy. I love living out here. I love doing this. I love being free and having nobody tell me what to do. Here! You know you're not going to find that deer. You would have jumped off the boat if you wanted it. Here! Delta! I don't want to get too far out here because I don't care. I'll just float. Let her jump on when she jumps on. This is kind of a common occurrence for us. And I give her that because, you know, she's a service dog and she's got to mind her manners a lot and, you know, pay attention to me. But I love her to just take off and, you know, run around for, you know, however long it takes. She's been gone for an hour before, and she comes back just, I mean, she was on the hunt. Oh, there you are. Did you hear me talk about you? Were your ears burning? Beautiful shepherd. You're gonna have to hope that this boat eventually makes it over there somehow, or something. So this is my place. All the way around there, about as far as you can see on this side is our ranch. Way up there where the trees kind of break off, that's where we're building the house, and that's that ridge that comes down. And I wanted to have the video camera on when you kind of come up, because you can actually see some contrast in the canyon. What's funny is this looks so, it doesn't look steep, but it's so steep, and those trees are so huge, and they've just grown up to different levels. Some of those trees are 200 feet, 250 feet. Delta! Delta! Help! What's going on? Hey, hi, hello. Yeah, thanks. Well, I wasn't asking for all that. I was just trying to get your attention. Hey, hi, how's it going? What are we doing? You want to drive? You want to listen to music? Alright, I'm with you. That's the kind of sound I like right there. Butterflies. Oh man. You can do whatever you want, girl. If you want to jump, you can jump. If you want to chill, you can chill. I wonder what that was. That sounded terrible. I love that song, but I put it on pause. So you can see that she doesn't do anything on her own. She waits for me to tell her, hop, hop. Now she knows it's okay. Hop, come on, hop, hop. Now it's just if she wants to or not. She acted so hot. Girl, get off the damn boat. Hop. Come on. Go get a drink or something. Delta. Come on. So this is the base of our property. On one end, you can see that it just drops straight off here. Trot lines. I put trot lines here. See how beautiful it is. See the railroad went right through there, right over that trellis. Came right through here, all the way to West Memphis, which is, for those of you who don't know it, kind of, I don't know, by Memphis, I think. Anyway, it's so beautiful. I thought you wanted to, like, do something. Ew. Look at this place. The railroad trellis is there, and the ridge goes up that way. My house is going to be over there, and the edge of my property comes down right here. I don't know why the water's so green this year, but it's usually clear like this, and then blue when you look at it. A little bit of green, but that's your problem. I think you need to bring it here. Bring here. Bring here. Nope. Nope. Bring. Bring. Nope. Bring. Bring. Come on. Nope. That's you. I don't need you to bring yourself. Get your stick. Stick. Bring stick here. There goes a crane. Hey. Hop. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Here. Delta, come here. Here. Come on. Come on, hop. Here. Hop. Come on. Hop. Hop. Hop to the unknown. Delta. I hope I can find some Titanic music to play. Oh no. What's gonna happen? I think this is the end of the road. I think this is the end of the road, Delta. Your ship sailed. Well, your bass boat apparently has forward and reverse. Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Here, up. Thanks, princess. Oh, that's so good of you. So good of you to shake off. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. I was trying to make you an internet superstar on YouTube to show your great behavior, but it didn't happen. You let the world down, Delta. You were supposed to hop in like a big old brave dog. What happened to you? What's going on? What's going on? You in a rebellious phase. Go get the truck. Go get the truck and bring it back to me. All I want to do is be by the lake. The faithful mascot's out chasing a deer. Not so much of a faithful mascot. truck started. Of course I'm gonna come back for you. I'll straighten it out. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Give you the boating experience. Say goodbye to the lake for one day. Come on, let's go. This is a steep hill. I don't know if you hear the truck, but look at that. There we go. That's why most people don't go to the secret boat ramp. And this just keeps going and going and going. Colorado just got nothing on this place. They have these like long borders that come down here, and you know, because of the steepness of the grade, and it's actually a pretty good pavement here. They have these competitions, and I was coming out one night like this last year and swung out, you know, in one of these situations like this, you know, like where you don't have really two lanes, and here comes one of those guys, and if he had been 5 seconds sooner, he would have been dead. Lord was really looking out for him. So, hold on, I better pay attention. I'm pulling this big boat. This boat never really intended for its life, I don't think. To tow a boat up this big hill that I have to get, you know, to this paved road, to take it up and down this like treacherous, steep hill. It's crazy what we do around here, but I sure love it. I hope you guys do too. I just wanted to show you this angle of my land. So, what do you want? I think she wants to run in front of the truck when we get up here. It's deer hunt time. Did I keep you out too late? It appears that you're really thinking about stuff. What's going on? I think if we stayed out too late on the boat, and I won't take you on a four-wheeler ride.